That is really loud in my swear. Oh. So this, for lack of a better term, is a card-based golf game, which it will become more apparent when we start getting into it what I mean. But it's kind of like you have so many moves that you're given. Yeah, that kind of, sort of. Let me look. Yeah, let me get into it, and I'll show you. So basically, so down at the bottom, you see I've got the 1. That means it will move 1 square. So I just need to hit it into the hole. Ta-da! Wonderful. This one shows me that it'll roll for 2 squares. So ta-da! I believe this is on mobile if anyone's interested in that platform to play it on. So it'll just go to the middle of that square and stop. So here's where things get a little bit tricky. I start introducing like 2s. I say a little bit tricky, that's not. Shit. God damn it. How about now? Okay. God fucking damn. Alright, whatever. So now here's something where this will roll for 3 squares. Doesn't matter if it goes across the hole, it's still gonna go for the 3. So it'll roll over the hole. So then I gotta come back to the hole. And then this one is teaching you how slopes are gonna work. Now I have gotten to the point where it does start to introduce like hazards, and those will like change how the card will work. So this one will come up and come back down, but then I can still roll it up the hill. Now this one was really tricky, and it took me a couple of minutes to figure it out. But I've already gone past it, so you got to hit it the other direction, because if I'd hit it towards the hole, it's just going to roll off. Oh, no, I messed it up. There you go. My bad. Hooray! We did that one. So this one starts to like introduce, I think these are called chip shots in actual golf. Ah, buddy. It's just a super chill little puzzle type thing. I dig it a lot. It's not gonna work, is it? Oh. There we go. And then you see how this card has a 1, but it has the arrow going over the 1, and then the 1 with the arrow under means it will go 2 spaces. It's just the first one's going to be a chip shot, and then it's going to roll for 1 square. Trying to remember how this one goes. I don't think this one's going to do what I want it to do. No, it did. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yes. Oh, it does. Oh, it very much does. Once they start introducing hazards, it gets really tricky. Like, we'll try to get to that point here in a little bit. All right, so now we're introducing the swaths of emptiness. Well, I mean, they've already been there. And it has to be a straight line. I can't do diagonal. I don't think. I mean, that's just going to put me right back over there. Yeah. I didn't even catch my own giggity. All right. So now we've got sand traps. And what these will do is they'll stop a ball dead. Of course, they don't. Yeah. Okay. So the card that I just used, let me back up, is one where it should be a chip shot and then it should roll for one. So it should technically move 2 spots. But since it hit a sand dune or bunker, whatever the fuck it's called in actual golf, it stops the momentum of the ball, period. So it cuts that rolling movement out. So I have to use another upshot to get it out of the sand. Yeah. Oh, that's right. So it'll at least roll in. You got to rethink what cards you have, what they can actually do. Like, they may say that they can roll for 3, but you're not going to get 3 out of it. You'll get 1 or 2, or depending on, the situation that you're in. It's like, we can do that. That was a waste. We can do that. Okay, there we go. And then extra card too. Video. Ah. This is the wrong use of which card was used in that particular situation. Okay, so this is a different type of sand trap. This will eat your ball. If the ball stops on it, it just gobbles it up. If the ball rolls past it, it's fine. It's no big. Yeah, moving sand. Yeah, do quicksand, however you want to call it. That's exactly what it is. Okay. That was not what I meant to do. think any of these are going to do what I want to do, but we're going to try them anyways. Yeah, no, we're hosed. Whee! And over we go. Reset. I feel like I've already messed up and I just don't know it yet. Wait, hold on. I'm being dumb. No, I'm not. But yes, I am. Reset. Okay, so we go. Brain time. Oh. So what a marble? Exactly. Trying to refigure my brain on this one. I think it's one of these. Like it's in a. No. Yeah, no, I messed that up. Bango, bango, whiskey tango. Oh god, I think this one broke my brain when I did it earlier. Music's got a nice beat to it. Hallelujah. Water, again, we'll just swallow it up just immediately. As water do, so now we got this lovely situation. Also, if I'm not mistaken, it resets it back to the last flat position. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it's one of those situations where I'm just Wasting balls. In all fairness, some of these I've already done. So I'm not that smart. I'm just remembering how I did that. Oh, well, let's start over. Shit fucks. I would hate to think this is how it needs to be done. That's how it needs to be done. We'll let it roll off. No. Here we go. That was already all wrong. Shit. I thought I had that one figured out, but I guess not. Shit. So this one will roll across those, but it immediately gets gobbled up. I think. That's not going to work. You know what? I'm not going to look a gift horse into Ms. Mouth. Okay, well, we have to do a 1 here. Will 4 knock it too far? Yes. Oh, that's not going to work. Ah. Oh, wait, that's too far. What happens if I do that? Well, that was pointless. All right, so it has to start with that. Dingus. I keep forgetting about the ricochet off the taller blocks. Okay, I think we're now officially in territory that I've not done yet. It's not far enough. No. Think. Okay. Move on. Nah. Yeah, because you can't get it out of the sand without chipping it. I don't know why I'm doing the exact same thing, thinking I'm going to get a different outcome. That's going to roll off. Yeah, okay. I think we got it, boys. I think we got it. Oh, hootenanny. Where would that put it? Right down. That's just going to make it boop and then roll. Yeah. It couldn't be this easy, could it? No. I'd try it. Brian S. Brokey. I think that's the same one that I did to begin with. Swoosh! Okay. Yeah, this is all new. What do these squares do? Whoa, okay. Okay, now we're getting tricky. So it throws them off? Gives them a bounce. So if I were to do that one, I just, okay. But that one, boop. All right. So if we do this one over this way, okay. I got this any good. Do that. Let's reset the whole thing. There you go. Oh, Lord. Well, that's not gonna. So if I hit it, I should have done that. Okay. What the hell am I doing? Much luck. Such wow. Oh, gotta start with that. Oh, or not. Maybe? Hmm. That doesn't help me at all. Is that not the same reaction as this one would get? No, okay. Okay. Okay, so that doesn't just immediately. Oh, me fucking dumb. If I do that, it should put and rip up. Okay. Buggered me, Foxtails. What? Why did it roll back down? Damn it! Uh, this white screen is starting to make me realize how dirty my screen is. Or this white background is making me realize how dirty my TV is, I guess I should say. I don't know why I keep doing the same exact fucking thing over and over again. Hi, KK. You got 5 minutes, my little buddy boy. Yes, you do. You got 5 minutes. What happens? Nah, well, all right. Used every card. uh, Luck on the asshole. So not, no. Yeah, all right. Really wish that would knock it for more than just one. What are you doing, little guy? You booter? Little numbnuts? Yeah. So I gotta get to this position without using all my chip shots. And I only have two.
I only has 2 chip shots, buddy.
So if I go this way, come that way. No shocks. Little shocks. Yeah, I agree. But it's getting to that spot. That's definitely not what I meant to do, but I was about to say this song sounds like you left your car door open. Right. I need to feed the beasts. So let's take care of that. Oh, ow. Give me a minute. I will be right back. Your door is ajar.
He heard you.
Who heard me? Ping, pet the dog. All right, I'll pet the dog. Kind of hoping that song would like progress a little bit more in the time frame that I was going. All right, so we said, all right, I petted the dog, and we wanted a dad joke. Number 9.
I have another girlfriend.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 111. You got company. 111. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's the first one from this batch. Uh, just to make sure I'm heard correctly, I'm muting the game audio. Did you hear about the burglar who fell into a cement mixer? Now he's a hardened criminal. See, and that's why I try to read those. Who knows? Good choice. Terrible joke, but good choice. All right, now let's make sure I bring the. Making that your door's ajar joke made me think of I'm gonna get you, sucker. When they surrounded the Bruce Lee type guy, and you could hear it saying, "Your door is ajar. Your door is ajar." And then all of a sudden it just goes, "Did you hear me? I said your door is open," or something like that. Let's bring that back. There we go. All right, let's see if we can figure this one out. I'll give this one a few more tries, and then we'll switch over to the other game that I was looking at doing. Because it's just really this one water square. If that wasn't there, I think we'd have it. Or if this one actually like knocked it for the 2 squares that it's split off. If it added a jump. Like a jump that actually did some shit. So if we take that back and we do it this one, it's just gonna dunk it. And that don't do us no good. Like I feel like there needs to be another card. It's just Pladunks it, right? Pladunk, yeah, okay. It feels like this is the right way to go. Fucking water square. I had to check to make sure there wasn't like some secret square they haven't shown us that just mimics it. Now 2 back. Wait, are you saying Are you thinking if I go that way with 2 up the ramp? It's worth a shot, but it would have to come down with more spots to go for it to boom. Well, let's try that one over here. What do you say? Just to make sure that we're... Oh, wait, we can't. Because if we do, it just pladunks it. Pladunk. And if we just go up there, yeah. And it feels like at the end, I have to have the 2-1. Hold on. We did it, y'all. We used our big brains and we solved the problem. See, that one was easier. Why was that like... Dang, damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Here, cat. You leave her alone. You're gonna get barked at again. I don't feel like that one made me smarter, but what the fuck? Don't scratch at it. Okay, either way, we're burning something here. Shit. Okay. So we burned the 4. Shit. No. We burned the 5? It all depends on which one we burn at the beginning. I think that's the main crux to this one. So we need the 3. I hit it with 4 because of where we are. That does nothing. And if I hit it back, it's just going to send us back. That's just going to send it over. Wait. Hold on. Okay, I still don't know which one to burn first properly, so it's either 4 or 5. What happens? Okay. It's definitely a thing that happened. Hmm. There's no shorter path to this. Oh, that's too far. Yo. That's not what I meant to do. All right. Fuck. Hold on. I think I'm doing it wrong. I mean, I am doing it wrong, but now we're doing it right. You had to burn two. Jesus, are these even lined up? What the hell? Oh Lord. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see. Nope, too far. Oh, such a big brain. We dealing with portals now? Oh hell. Okay. Okay, that worked. All right. Let's put that one back over. Oh, that's not what I. Yeah, that's not what I want. There we go.
I don't need to sweet it.
Do you need to go outside? Is that what you're whining? But it was raining the last time I was outside.
Leaving that light on.
You can leave your light on. Crap. Oh my god. Are you done? Don't you kiss Worf or whatever it was the other night. That's not. I don't know where we keep the Worf. Oh, let's see. Okay, hold on. So what do we got? We got a hydrate. We got two hydrates. You guys fucking suck. All these hydrates. Give me a second here. Let me get a drink.
Sends you up.
No. No. Fuck you. No. No, all right. Just for the record. Just for the record. I stood up and she goes, "Since you up." Nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. All the way up to his fucking elbow. Fuck that. Get on out of here with your "sense you up." No, you come over and kiss your feet. Don't put your foot up here.
You don't kiss my feet.
Why are you pointing your feet at me then? Is that two hydrates? Stretch. All right, everybody up. We stand up. That doesn't count.
I'm stretching.
No. That's not one of the stretch.
My shower.
Oh no! Oh, so I guess I'll just have to reject those then. This poor sportsman, like, come on.
You're gonna feel so bad when you drink.
Oh yes, I'm gonna feel horrible when you faint.
When I swoon.
Yeah. I went into the bathroom.
Feel real hot.
No. I went into that area. That's nowhere close to how high the kid has his shower. Uh-huh. Whatever. Clasp your wrists. Push your palms towards the ceiling and push it. Shut the fuck up. And then you go to the right. And then you go to the left. And then you go back to the middle. And then you go wait. And then down to your toes. And hello, Kit Kat. Roll your shoulders back 3 times. And forward 3 times. And then roll your neck clockwise 3 times. And then counterclockwise 3 times. And then shake it out. While you're up, just go take care of whatever it was you needed to take care of. You said while you're up.
No, I was gonna ask if you could drink this.
Yeah. Oh, but now you're not thirsty. Oh, you're fine now because I'm not up and you're up. Now you're fine. You're perfectly fine. Where you going to get a drink? Huh? You going out to the garage? No, you cheater. Bring that shit around. Come on in, listen to feet. Listen to feet.
chair right there so Kit-Kat can sit on it next to you.
Yeah, learn how you do it. You're not gonna, but. All right, dad joke. Dad joke number 4. Four. Food for thought. 45. Why was the burger thrown out of the army? He couldn't pass mustard. And hello, Razorhead, and welcome in. Oh, we're here racking our brain on a weird golf puzzle thing. Here in a little bit, we'll switch it up to another game that is also golf based. Tifa, why are you whining? Stop whining. You're fine. Okay, calm down. Oh yes, are you feeling better? Thank you for the lurk. Don't feel that you need to type if you're doing the stuff. Shit. Okay. Where's that gonna go? Ah, Boulder Dash. What if I take it this way? Well, that does me no good. All right. Well, that doesn't change anything. Out of home? Works for me. Hang on. All right, hold on. Dang damn it. Hold on, I'm breaking my own brain here. Failure. Bango bango. Whiskey tango. Apparently I hit it too hard. There we go. That's gonna be too far. Yeah. All right. Restart. What if? That's not gonna work. Oh boy. Oh, no. Failure. Oh, much failure. Bingo. Change that. Ah, am I going to hit the side of water and bounce off? Okay. What new fresh hell have you for me now? It's all jumps. Okay. This music is really chill. Yeah. Dang, dang, dang. Oh, crap. That's not what I meant. That's going to sound too far. Whee! Ah, I think that first step is right. I think that's correct. Hooray! I don't know area around that. So again, pretty sure this is the right first step. Actually, hold on. Nope. Okay. We is not. I don't think my smooth brain is going to be able to figure this one out. Yeah, I think we're going to take this opportunity to just switch games. Do a slightly easier golf game. Uh, and then I gotta also, okay, or don't, that's fine. We'll just go back to library. Let's change the title of the stream. Or not the title of the game. Golf Club Nostalgia. Is that what it was called at one point? Because I've got Golf Club Wasteland. Oh.
Is it a golfing night?
So what?
Is it a golfing night? He's gonna golf.
Oh yeah. No, I'm showing off a couple of weird little golfing games. It's really weird. So in my Steam library, as you guys can see, there's this one here. Let me highlight it. Actually, there's this one that's called Golf Club Wasteland, and that's going to be the next one that we do. In Twitch, it's marked as Golf Club Nostalgia, which makes sense once we get into it. Huh. All right, let me boot this up so there's music playing. Wow. Okay, 69 minutes. That's not too long. Let me get it to the point where there's music playing, and I'm going to start a fresh game because there's story aspects to this that I have not been paying attention to. This might, like, the main screen may be tied to where I got, so just don't pay attention to that. It'll be fine. Headphones are recommended for ultimate experience. Oh, is it just going to put me right where I was? Okay, good. What? There is no music here. Yes, this one does have a story, which is weird. And the game that's being advertised down in the bottom corner, the hub is tied to this game in some way. I don't want to get into specifics yet, but I'll call it out if I see it happening. I am gonna go ahead and just refresh my drink. Um, so I'm gonna and hit the bathroom real quick. So I'm gonna take a quick second. I'm sorry, there's no music. I thought there would be music for this, but there isn't. But give me just a quick second. I'll be right back. All right, hold on. Let's see. What do we have? We had a hydrate. We had a dad joke number 5. 5, 64. Okay, so dad joke. Uh, in what country is it obvious that you left? Uganda. Or Uganda. And an Iron Fox, I will kiss the dog. Since you said highlight my message, kiss the dog. Mwah. She was very confused. What? I don't. She's like, usually you pet me. What was this? You just walk up and kiss me. So the story in this game happens through radio transmissions. Um, so it's gonna be going on while I'm golfing. And that's why like I really wasn't paying attention to it. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, oh well, halfway through it, I was like, fuck, okay, there was a story going on. Are you sure you want to start a new game? Your current progress will be lost. Yes, that's fine. Wait, did I say no? There we go. Yes. Welcome to Wasteland. I ran to the restricted area where the taxi ship landed. We're gonna do story mode. This puts it so that I don't have a par that I have to worry about. Now, this one's different, as you can actually pick the trajectory of the ball and how hard you want to hit it. But it is pulling in the other direction. So when I want to go forward, I have to actually pull to the left. So like, I'm sorry, when I want to go to the right, I got to pull to the left. Kind of adjust the trajectory in that aspect. And then you just tap A. And then he flies over to it. And I love the animation of this game too. It's pretty amazing. New diary entry unlocked. Which I haven't been looking at the diary, so maybe that's something that we should be doing too.
Muzika je starih dobrih dana. Radio nostalgije za mas.
From neoclassical to electronica, we really do have it all here on Radio Nostalgia from Mars. First we heard an original vinyl with music from an unknown composer, lost to time, I'm afraid. All I can say is it's a white label test pressing found in a recycling bin with just the word Aftermath written across the label. After that we got the blood pumping with an upbeat tune.
The cow's udder is glowing.
And their classic tune.
He also looks like he's got a
Love
headphones.
Me. Want to keep that blood pumping? Remember, exercise is mandatory. No groans, no bones. And mental exercise is just as important, so get on down to your local rec center for a dose of mentally stimulating team activities and some delicious OMAS. Okay, on to our next caller for the show. Money reminds us that one person's pleasure is another person's pain, and that we might not all relax in the same way to the same things.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
I'd go back in a heartbeat. Tesla City is unbearable. As far as I'm concerned, this promised land is anything but a dictatorship without oxygen. All these daily routines and protocols.
Let me know how that
everything
is.
we took for granted on Earth are so exhausting. Is it safe to take off your hazmat to breathe? Is the water distilled from all our urine really safe? And exactly what behavior will trigger a social credit demotion? Not to mention, every sneeze is suspect. The whole dome has to be sanitized if someone even sniffles. You'd think we figured it out during the pandemics. I know social distancing up here is impossible, but how freaking difficult is it to keep your hands clean and just not sneeze on stuff? Anyway, maybe that's humanity in a nutshell. After all, we walked on the moon before really learning to walk on Earth. I digress. I just want to say that the effort put into maintaining basic life functions in this state-of-the-art society outweighs the benefit of being alive.
There. So the little.
Use your head, can't you? Use your head. You're on Earth, there's no cure for that. Sam Beckett wrote that in Endgame. We're not cured, regardless of what our de facto overlords claim. It's ironic that the only thing we managed to export culturally onto another planet is a Silicon Valley brand of Protestantism. Sorry for rambling. Anyway, I called into the program to share some Earth sounds I captured. I'm sure listeners of RNFM who suffer from nostalgia like me will appreciate them. In the meditation dome, we can listen to the light sounds of the Tuscan country, the olive grove shores of Kefalonia, the blue Danube below the Schwarzwald. I went to the meditation dome a few times, but just like yoga, I can't stand it. Simply, I don't miss nature at all. I was never a nature person, never really liked hiking or camping. I miss the city. This whole predicament started because we mixed with wilderness in the first place. This bullshit about Mother Nature sugarcoated the fact that maybe we were supposed to keep a sharp boundary between ourselves and the wild. And now we're demoted from Earthling to miserable Martian status. So at the end of every day, soul, I escape into texts I brought along. I drink that horrid canteen coffee and listen to urban sounds I recorded 15 years ago, mostly in New York and London. Here are some of my favorite sounds. Here's the sound of my bicycle rolling down the street.
So there's little bits of story that are happening underneath the
And the sound
title.
of the bustling city in the morning, a call and response of cars and birds.
And this is coming from another character, not the guy that's golfing. I'll get to that here in a second. I don't want to talk over the story, even though right now it's just
And
sound
the giggling
effects.
of my kids in Washington Square as a group of street performers play the boombox and do tricks.
I don't think anybody told those kids what kind of laughter to do.
A kettle going off and the smell of Turkish coffee.
Oh, fuck.
And for some reason, I'm obsessed with the sound of the New York MTA.
Oh, shit. When it bounces, what's your experience of that? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Like, how good is the physics? I hate to say it, but it's really good. There's been plenty of times that I've biffed it. And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, no, I biffed that. No one knows the way. I guess they thought I was contaminated, dangerous. This is where it starts to get intriguing. Now, like it showed, the hand is where we need to be. So all that is just nothing. We need to be on the hand. We could go up that way, or we could try to go across. I think we could try to go across. I don't know. I went to the hand the first time I did this. Okay. It's not. It's more so to me, pulling in the other direction, like pulling left to go right, kind of adds a little bit of uncertainty to it. I know there was an option to change that, but isn't that like that's part of the game though? You know, in my opinion, it's kind of one of those things where it's like you kind of need a little uncertainty to it because there's no wind that I've run across that I need to be worried about. It feels fair to a certain extent. I wish there was a way to like mulligan like that. Oh no, that's right. I don't need to worry about that because fucking arms in the way. Okay, so let's see if we could just chip it up a little higher. This may roll. No, okay. This is where it could kind of get a little dicey. So this is the kind of music I'd like to be able to make, like, next to some of the other stuff that I'm working on. Just some nice techno-y, chill vibey type stuff. Okay, now I just want to come off this and go straight on top of the hand where those birds are. Will I pull it off? Probably not. Or I can if I just...
Why did we stop?
I didn't.
We didn't. See? It's an illusion.
Now watch when he lands.
We're still moving.
Put some backspin on it. That's not something that you can do in this game. And I don't even know how to do that. Like I know that in like Mario Golf you could kind of put some backspin on it or something, but other than that, not something I know how to do. No, I don't want to go up. Ah. Sometimes I gotta wait for him to get to where he wants to be. Mother of pearl! Yeah, no, he even did the... Can you just knock it in? That would be great. There we go. Containers with contraband. But this was strange. This one, he played alone. So now we get into ricocheting. Like, it's not like a major mechanic as far as I got into the game. But it's one of those things where it's like, we're going to start to introduce weird shit because we're golfing in weird places. Yeah, I know. Please, just tap it in. Pound it, but just tap it in.
Why did we stop?
When she says that, it catches me off guard. Okay, let's... Okay. Again, it's also one of these things where it's like... I'm playing this with like a chill out kind of attitude. Yes, I'll get like, when it like doesn't go my way, but it's also one of those things where it's like, whatever. There's no, like, because I chose the story mode, there's no lose mechanic in there. Okay, so I'm in the sand. So even if I crank this, if I crank the bitch, you'll notice that my arrow is a little bit less than what it was before. Your home away from home, radio nostalgia from Mars.
Thank you, Manya, for sharing both your thoughts and your favorite sounds with us.
Damn it.
That MTA recording actually got me digging into my proverbial record crate because it reminded me of this old track from my DJing days back on Earth called Tokyo 320, a minimal tech house homage to life in the commute and traveling while standing still. Wonderful.
I love it when he gets angry too.
Not so wonderful, though, is a spate of ecoplastic stockpiling occurring in sectors 7 through 12 after rumors of a pending shortage. Guys, ecoplastic items are freely dispensed at conveniently located kiosks around Tesla City, so there's simply no need to hoard any ecoplastic
God.
items.
What's that?
Hoarding them deprives the 3D printers of the recyclable material they need to make them freely available. So your stockpiling is kinda defeating the point of renewable resources. There's a 14-sol grace period to return all parts not in use. No questions asked.
After that, we're coming for you. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Besides, however much you hold on, there's just one thing you can't stockpile.
Days you have left on this planet. Your home away from home, radio nostalgia from Mars.
Stockpiled on water, stockpiled on soap, stockpiled on blankets, stockpiled on coal, stockpiled on rice, stockpiled on rivals, stockpiled on
Oh shit.
stockpiled on sardines, stockpiled
Iron Fox, do you golf? Are you sitting here watching this going, fuck? Oh my god. We gotta go back a little bit so that I can. Oh. Oh. Okay. So now I gotta go from the ass end of this boat to that little itty bitty boat. Now, if it lands in the water, it'll just put me right back. It'll put the ball right back where it is right now. I don't have to like start over or anything like that. No. That's the stockpile that I'm worried about. I've done top golf. I've done miniature golf. But I've never golfed. Oh, come on.
Katerina Payak there, reminding us that all the good things in the world are no substitute for love. So, if you've recently matched with someone via our repopulation program and you've received a date for your first meetup, don't forget to add it to your mandatory diary. There does seem to be some confusion about scheduling based on the new double month standard, but it's really quite simple, guys. There are now 24 months in our year, and there are 2 of each month, January 1 and January 2, February 1 and February 2, and so on. Each month is now 28 sols long, except for every 6th month, which is 27 sols long. I hope that clears up the situation. Any further queries, in writing please, can be submitted directly to the Mars Coalition for the simplification of the Martian calendar.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
So, from trains and city soundscapes to rhythms born out of hands and feet, water and drums, we continue our journey into the past, into our collective memories of Earth, a celebration of sound as music, music as sound, and voices that carry us into the stars.
So unfortunately, there's no way to
In
pause
that vein, a
the
friendly
radio.
reminder that silence is deadly. If you hear nothing, please report it. General machine noise means we are being kept alive.
No, gravity's not
Speaking
different.
of keeping us alive, 2 equals 1. Duplicates are not spares, people. Everything on Mars is duplicated for security, so please do not cannibalize existing tech. If something breaks, head directly to the Spares and Parts Department in Sector 5 to submit your report and apply for official replacements.
Oh, please stop. Shit. Okay. So like I was saying, unfortunately there's no way to pause the radio. And it was one of these things where, because of what this game was, I didn't like look into it too much. It was just like, oh, a quirky little golf game. I didn't pay attention to the subtitles after a little while. After it was like, oh, radio nostalgia. It's just, you know, playing noises and songs from back when we were all on Earth. Dang, have it. Right back to where we were. But it starts to go places. Fuck. Like, I'm not sure we're gonna get to it. And if it starts getting too late, I'll try to, like, hint at some of the stuff. Like, keep an eye on the foreground when we come into a level. Like, where you see, like, the dark, blurry trees and plants. Just kind of keep an eye on that. That'll start to introduce some story aspects. But if we don't get to the spot on the radio that, like, made me realize, oh, wait, something's going on. Okay. So let's try to do just a little hop. That was... Okay, well, I mean, that was a little hop. Okay. So just a slightly bigger hop. But straight up. Ugh. This is me playing miniature golf, by the way. If there's a fucking hill... Yeah, no, I'm scrod. Ah. Okay, so there's the end of that little... So let's dial it back a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can match that kind of a jump. Stop. Okay, good. I don't need the skip, thank you. You can scooch that off my screen. We're manly men. We golf. Shit. Yeah, bitches. I did get a hole-in-one on one of the earlier levels the first time I played through. Kovafet ideology. A few years ago, the weather became severe. Ain't that the truth? And in case if I didn't mention it, both these games that we're playing tonight, they are on Steam. Okay. Is the kid here? Hold on. The camera's inverted, so I had to, like, think about it for a second. So this pipe, I'm going to try to use this pipe. I'm going to see if it does what I think it does. Like, it just takes us right there. It may not. If I can hit the ball at a proper angle. Good fuck. All right, well, that was a good angle. Okay. Boom. And we kept trying to get over that water. That's too hard. That's... Yeah, I hear you, Charlie. Strong Charlie vibe Browns from this gentleman. At least from what you can see of the guy. Neon, starvation and epidemic spread. So, as you can tell, some of this area is sand trap. So I gotta get from the road. God damn. The road onto the bottom of this car, sorry, and then to the hole. Set that up. I've been watching a bunch of people speed run for like the last week, so if it sounds like I'm like overly explaining shit, you can blame them. Fuck. Oh no, okay. I thought it ate it. That last game, like,
Our last caller, a senior geologist at Tesla University, gives us a slightly different perspective on ecology from his research lab at the South Pole.
思い出エピソードあの頃の記憶古き良き
you gotta read this
時代
one.
の話希望ひらめき出来事ラジオノスタルジア from
Or at least that much you had to.
As a geologist, it
Okay, here we
always
go.
annoyed me that the color of Earth conservation was green. Seen from space, the majority of the Earth's surface is blue, with the remaining 29% for land. And of that land, deserts make up 1/3 of the land surface area. Sweeping burns of ochre, rust, and gold. Green. Give me a break. Anyway, as a lifelong acolyte of sun and sand,
The kid's
I'm
there.
not up here pining
Right
for
below
jungles
my
and
club.
wetlands. I yearn for week-long expeditions into the desert, traversing dunes big enough to swallow entire towns in one sideways drift. Oh, to feel that oven-hot wind dry as a
He's
burn
gonna
on
follow
my
the ball.
face. There's more dust in my veins than water. I can tell
Did
you
that cow
much.
just eat my ball?
It astonishes me that people up here are oblivious to the fact that it's our understanding of living in deserts that makes life up here on Mars even possible. The early days of Mars habitation experiments took place in the Gobi Desert and in Hawaii on the side of a barren volcano, not in a protected marshland in the Okavango. You get me? What did the last trees of the Black Forest give us except fuel for our final fires? The desert saved us. Oh, I mean, the irony is not lost on me, but no Sahara, no Amazon, no Gobi, no Mars. Where do you think the Amazon basin was getting all its fertile sand from? Blown over from Africa. That's where. How do we know how to recycle water to near
Everything got
99%
fucked up on
efficiency?
Earth. This is
Gobi
Earth,
Desert.
where we're at
There was
now.
always so much
This
focus
is
on
Earth.
saving the
They're
planet,
talking
saving the
on
whales,
Mars.
saving bees, saving the
It's called Radio
trees.
Nostalgia, where they
The
play
deserts,
sounds
am I
from
right?
Earth.
Make 'em green. I knew it was over when those idiots deliberately tried to flood parts of the Sahara with one species of tree. I mean, come on. A publicity stunt by a French paper manufacturer with deeper pockets.
Let's say hipster
No
pubes.
one blinked an eye. It was meant to help, but the Sahara Tree Project literally poured salt into the wound. It started out well enough, but some unknown fungus wiped them all out, but not before they had sucked
Okay.
all the fertile phosphorus out of the
I
sun.
know that
line
wasn't
of the
Pubs.
Atlantic, effectively salting the Amazon basin like an Italian grandmother making tomato sauce. And then there was no turning back. Deserts are why we exist at all, you know. Now as much as then, so history repeats itself. To paraphrase geologist William Grayboe, the ancestors of modern man did not leave the trees left them. So, are we then the neo-great apes leaving the proverbial trees, the stars our new savannah? From that perspective, we didn't leave Earth so much as Earth left us. The desert was always one step ahead.
Case of
In a
apocalypse
way,
style,
we started
1-800
living
help
from
us,
Mars
God.
before we even
Yeah,
left.
because that's where he is.
Ah yes, not all of us up here pine for the fjords. Put me in the desert camp for sure. That searing blue sky and endless horizon.
Put me in a forest.
I'm still not used to how close the horizon here is on Mars, and the strange sky still throws me off when I see it, and apparently I'm not the only one. The Recreation and Relaxation Department has asked me to remind those complaining about the red color filter on the windows of the panorama observation deck that the sky on Mars is not blue, but salmon pink. So please bear that in mind when submitting your request to visit the outer domes. And also bear in mind that the waiting list is now double months long, so book early for the experience.
I can't remember how to get past this giraffe, but goddamn.
You're tight beamed to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Let's take a trip into the desert.
Yeah. You gonna take a drink? Shit. Fuck! Trying to like thread the needle, and I'm not even sure I need to do it that hard. Here, hold on. Can we? Too hard. Oh, so too hard. Good. It's golf games where I don't have to worry about the par. That's that's my bread and butter. Okay, don't roll too. Yeah, there we go. Okay, all right, here we go. Now we're back in business. I don't know if you guys noticed the vending machines to the left of the screen just dumping slurm out. It's not. It's legally distinct slurm. My mother gave birth to an albino baby. Me. This is where shit starts to get kind of tricky. So if I can get it. There are achievements for ending up in different places, but I think if I could get it to this tube, that's going to be the best thing for us. So let's... Or not. Yeah, because I think I'm fucked here. Hold on. Let's find out. Yep, I'm fucked there. Um, 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 um. Yeah, missed it. No. Well, let's see what happens when we go to this tube. Oh, look at that. Energy drinks are sprouting weird plants. What's this back here? Pure calm. Oh, Max. Oh, that would have been sweet. Ah, fuck my balls. There we go. Okay. All right. We gotta wait for him to fly around the ship or the building real quick to get the proper path in. There's nothing out here, right? Like, okay. There are some things that you can like interact with. Let's see if we can bank it. No, not hard enough. Right back where we started. Just a little hop.
Just a tiny little hop right now.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
I don't want to do the skip. There we go. If I get like really stuck on one, then I'll do this good. But elevator to nowhere. She died soon after the great catastrophe. This is the kid that's writing those, by the way.
Well, that brings us
That's the
towards
kid.
the end of this particular show. I hope you've enjoyed our rather geological excursion into the past. From music to stories and memories, Radio Nostalgia from Mars has it all. If you want to be involved with RNFM, have a story to tell, a memory to share,
Fuck, he's
contact
gone.
us via the usual intranet channels and leave a short message outlining your contribution. A big thank you to our show sponsor, OMAS, the No Stress, No Fuss drink for the ultra elite. And a big thank you to corporate for allocating us this precious time and their resources.
I want to go
It's
through
time
this.
to you.
I want to go through the basketball hoop. I bet there's an Achievo tied to it. You're not going to see it pop because I turned those notifications off because they were making noise.
I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been an absolute pleasure to share.
We're going to go back and forth on this hall for quite a bit.
We're playing out now with some uplifting melodic techno to remind us to always look onwards and upwards. We may have traded blue skies for pink.
I just
but don't
shoot it
forget
straight
that
up.
We still live and love under the same sun.
You physics. See, this is me at actual golf. The hole could be the size of my goddamn head, and this is me. Fuck. Hell, this is me at Top Golf. Jesus Christ, the holes are bigger than my body. Laid out. Okay, there we go. That should have been the achievement. Yep, there he goes. Okay, cool. This, like I was kind of alluding to earlier, this is the kind of music that I'd like to write for like the BRB and the stream starting soon type stuff. That's why I was buying a whole bunch of weird like looping and sound stuff from like Humble Bundle and shit. And now I just need to sit down and actually fucking do it. Well, that's the problem with me, is usually whenever I get like 5 seconds to myself, I end up messing around with some stupid game. I think there is a higher way to get in there, but I want to try this red pipe here. Ooh, that might not go where I want it to. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Let's try it. Yeah. Okay, so we need to get back on top of the van. Ay, ay, ay. Fuck.
Due to limited bandwidth, this transmission will repeat.
Fuck!
Due to limited bandwidth, this transmission will repeat in 30 seconds. Due to limited bandwidth, this transmission will repeat
Okay.
in 20 seconds.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna refill my drink. I'll be right back.
In 15 seconds. In 10 seconds. In 5 seconds. In 1 second.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Hello, all you Martians out there. It's your turn, fixed foot soul, with a bit of that old world flavor. You're tuned to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Be easy, kick back, and reminisce.
Take my hand, explaining me this project called humanity. Don't let go while on this ride. There will be.
There we go. That's a start.
That's all I know.
Stretch!
Is that we
Fuck!
shouldn't be sad.
Okay. I gotta keep the headphones on for this.
Road ahead.
So I can't pause the radio. All right, here we go. If you're stretching with me, stand up. Clasp your wrists. Point your palms to the ceiling and push up. Oh, nice pop. All right, now to the right. To the left. To the back. Try to reach your toes with the headphones on.
The signs are fake and the maps are false.
Roll your shoulders back.
But we must go.
Roll them forward. I can't do the neck very well. Roll your neck clockwise 3 times. Counterclockwise 3 times.
Whisper directions through our keys.
All right, let's see if we can make it through this window. We're just gonna hook it hard. Wild. Shit. Okay, so the top of the elevator is electrocuted. So many pops here. Wait, what is this one? Oh, okay. Are you saying you're going to sleep? Is that what you're trying to say? Can't use your big girl words. You gotta.
I wasn't stretching.
Oh, because you weren't stretching. Yeah. Well, you didn't do that one. All right. So we're gonna need to scooch it a little bit. Okay.
Take my hand.
Still too hard.
Don't let go. The signs are fake and the maps are false, but we must go.
Oh, she's just saying that she was EP, so she didn't get a. She had a hard day of splashing bandits, and the missile is very tired. Just needs a little just a little fleb. Please don't touch. There we go. Fantastic. Nice. First try. Some of this music is pretty fucking good. I just realized after I took that swing that window was open. Oh, fuck! Ah! She's chilling up. She's curled up on her blankets reading a book. The other day I caught her completely off guard because I very rarely have ever asked her. Well, I don't think I've ever really asked you what you're reading. And it like threw you off when I was like, so what you reading? It's about a brother and sister? Nah, that book? No, that was me talking about the weird. If you guys have ever seen this dude on YouTube, Weird Satanic Guy is like the first video I ever saw of his, where he like re-edited. Hold up. Oh! A news thing from when a statue was an actual statue was going around the country.
Take my hand, her sublime take on our wonderful project called Humanity. Beautiful. Plenty more to come into Soul Show.
Right, we're gonna try just to
stories and music to remind ourselves of where we are and how far we've come.
Look that bitch. There we go. There we go.
Our first caller for the show calls it like it is, and was a hard-hitting look back at the last days on Earth from the perspective of a shrewd businessman and loving father. Stories, memories, the good old days. Original sources, authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
I worked in oil, brokering gasoline to be exact. It's a strange business, probably not like you would actually imagine it to be. My day started something like this. I check Reuters and my sheets. See if there's been a change in the fundamentals. See if the spread's up or down. And then when the clock strikes go, I'm on the phone. I could be calling some commercial shop in Bumble, Kansas, where little old Sue loves to know how my daughter's doing. Or I could be trying to get into the head of a powerful Russian who knows the world wants his phone number. That's when the psychology kicks in, and I go to work. If they pick up the phone, they're mine. That's the game. I started when I was 29, 30. My boss was a coked-up, perma-tanned moron who was wasted by lunch. More money than sense. Screaming at waiters because, you don't drink gin out of a glass like that. And Caesar salad is supposed to have 8 pieces. 8 pieces of chicken, you stunted fool. Stunted fool was his favorite insult. This coming from a guy who was 5 foot and nothing. That was pretty much my life. 24/7. I traveled a lot. Meeting clients all over the world. The Amazon, the Gulf, Siberia, Central Asia,
Try to save the
States,
kids here.
Singapore, everywhere. Looking back, I can't claim that I ever would recommend that life, nor can I claim that I was ever really happy doing it. But it was fun. I mean, talk about your share of moments. There was this one girl, some strange mix of Algiers and Paris, with some sprinkle of Havana, a dancer, naturally. So pretty. She'd turn a priest's head or give a nun a... Sometimes I wonder what happened to her. But we all had the same feeling. This can't last. And sure enough, we were right. First, you couldn't drink the water. Then you couldn't eat the crops. And pretty soon, we wouldn't be able to breathe in air. I remember looking at Emmy and wondering what kind of future would she have. So I decided to do something about it. The Mars project was Plan B for planet Earth, which was most evidently... The family and I had already put down roots in Tesla City by the time the great catastrophe really hit. The corporation knew my contacts in the world of drilling and refining would be useful, so I adapted my skills to something more practical. Now we are all that keeps this little planet running. Mining those Martian chemicals for the battery banks. Martian cement for the buildings.
Rare earth elements.
My pure little Emma has a future. When somebody sits down and writes this all up for the history books, it might just be men like me they'll be hailing as heroes. It's men like me who saved humanity.
Fuck off.
Men like me who took us further than we ever dreamt possible.
Salesman. Am I right?
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Oh shit, I didn't...
Stuff reminds us that all kinds made it up here to Mars, but we're all in it together now. And remain creatures of the world.
Okay.
You're a tight beam to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Music for the lost days of Earth.
There we go. Oh. I don't think this is good. Take my life. Take my life onwards. Step it back. Just turn. No, we're not sniffing. We got this. We can do this. You're having fun. I'm having fun. I like this game. a lot. Hell, I restarted my save to show this one to you. That's kind of...
Look at what I've done for you.
No, I'm not trying to say it like that. All right, so... Okay, so we just got to get inside the glass. And hopefully not roll off the side. Okay, don't roll! Ugh. Okay. Oh, this one sucks. No! But like, again, going back to weird golf games that are not golf games, but are golf games. If you get a chance to mess around with it, there is a way to play Playdate games not on the Playdate. I don't know what kind of legitimacy there is to them. So just take that in mind. But if you get a chance to mess around with Executive Golf or Executive Golfer from that system, I absolutely love that fucking game. It's the one game on that system that I play the shit out of. There's like tons of other games. I bought games on that system because when you buy it, you get into like a season pass type of situation. Oh, there's the kid up at the top.
You're home away from home.
See if I can center him.
Creatures of the world. Now that's attracted takes us back. Stefan Milenkovic, pining for blue skies, past musing on the games we play. Just a reminder that until further notice, there is a moratorium on all team leaders playing card and board games with their teams, following an incident over a game of Monopoly in Section C.
Yeah, of course it's Monopoly.
Senior section team leaders will convene for emergency counseling and anger management courses.
Wow!
Until then, there'll be no intersectional board game tournaments and no games with groups larger than 4 people at a time per team. In the interim, teams are encouraged to take advantage of the half-ration special on OMAS, the delicious and relaxing drink that takes the edge off of everything.
Yeah, because it numbs the fuck out of you.
Our next caller, Yamil, takes us into her world of
I say that shit
smells,
while I'm drinking whiskey.
Blue skies, and sings us a personal song to remember.
Histoire, mémoire, le bon vieux temps, source originale, fable authentique, espoir, inspiration, drame, musique, radio nostalgie de Mars.
Anybody want to try to figure out that Hangman game there? The something is a lie.
I'm happy to be alive, but I knew many who deserved to live more than I did. But this is a radio program about nostalgia, not guilt.
Okay. Fuck, it is a...
I've been nostalgic
It's
since
a
I
Portal
was
reference.
20 when I left Havana. In Europe, I felt
I didn't...
Mars,
Smooth brain.
where I come from, the smell of the ocean, mango, bananas, coconut,
Coconut!
ropa vieja de la abuelita, el con gris, La yuca con mojito.
Oh,
The most beautiful sun
fuck.
of Malecon. The smell of my street when the rain falls. All of that make me into the person I am. So when I left, I grew stronger. I experienced the world, but forever stayed incomplete. So now I'm double nostalgic. We were full of life, laughing on warm nights under blue sky, touching each other. The air filled with
It's
the
Rage.
smell of sweat from
The Rage is a lie?
Orchestra Aragon playing from an apartment. Now, the only way I can feel this scent is by singing. ¿Cómo fue?
¿Dónde está?
No sé decirte cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó.
So that the leaves eat the ball as well. So it's just like a water trap. Squirrel does as well. So I have to jump from stump to stump. Nope. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was... That is not a thing, is it? Oh, baby. Yes. Lies! All lies!
Fueron tus manos o tu voz. Fue a lo mejor la impaciencia de tanto esperar tu llegada, mas no sé decirte
That's fine.
cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré.
Slušajte Radio Nostalgiju sa Marsa.
Thank you, Yamil. What a wonderful story. Reminds us that life is about so much more than just base survival.
Here comes the squirrel. Yoink!
Well, living in space has always been challenging. And here's a song that pokes a little fun at living in cramped quarters. Needs no introduction. Argue all you want. It's a classic.
Take a moment, relax, and remember with Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Elmo!
A Russian and an American work together in space. A very different sight from the Cold War arms race, whether Kubrick or Tarkovsky, so it's all 2001. Melville or Dostoevsky, Yesenin or Jack London, two astronauts argued about art, values and international relations. Two astronauts Америка убила иранцев, убила Че, Алленде и Ламумбу. Она убила корейцев и вьетнамцев, распространяя демократию. Don't get me started on Stalin and your talent to suffer under SARS. My friend, your history is long. You also inflicted scars. Two astronauts argued about art.
I'm trying to use like the background to line up the shots. Oh, that's too much.
They speak in two tongues,
Man.
but still for hours they talk. The same oxygen in their lungs, the same thrill on their spacewalk.
Yes. Okay, now we gotta land on top of the fucking swing-a-ding-ding-ding. Fucking squirrel.
Сказал российский космонавт. The American astronaut. Я скучаю по жене и дому. Сказал российский космонавт.
Okay, I had never seen that.
Charlie the astronaut.
These hazmat cloud Martians were collecting samples. Oh wait, there is wind. I forgot about that. But it's like it doesn't impact every shot. So let's see how this does. Buzzing! Stop. Oh, no. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to shoot directly into the wind and see what the fuck happens. Just shoot almost straight up. No! No! Rift it. Shit. Oh, and it pushed it against the wall. Okay. So we're going to have to try to angle it.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio nostalgije za nas.
Anna Churchill and arguably the first interplanetary hit, Two Astronauts, an anthem to the Great Evacuation, and certainly one of our most popular requests. Speaking of requests, please follow Habitat protocols for sanitation. No liquids other than bodily in the main bin, including pee. Some of you don't like it, but all water is recycled, so pee into the funnel installed next to your toilet, please.
Wait, what?
Speaking of pee and poop, we recently welcomed our first official little Martian to the colony, and our next caller, Sophia, tells us what it's like to be a new mother on Mars.
I'm so happy we moved to Mars. It was a project I funded from the very beginning. I knew it had potential and I trusted the amazing teamwork.
Okay, here we go. So I think I need to land on this and then shoot for that hole or over there.
For the opportunity to further
Yeah, so this, yeah, this gets hard.
Speaking of the human project, I have some exciting news. Just a week ago, we welcomed our baby boy into the world.
Oh, fuck.
Words cannot express how overjoyed we are at welcoming little Maxim. Putting him to bed reminds me of my parents. From our window here in Tesla City, we can see the Earth, tiny enough to fit in Maxim's hand. It pains me that my child might never experience the beauty of my home in the Hamptons. The nature, coastline, the old lighthouse, and the food, the houses of our friends,
what are you doing?
Evening parties, full of life.
Get off my ball!
Barren, rugged terrain. I send my little Martian to sleep with a lullaby my mother sang for me.
Oh,
Thanks to
okay.
these songs, I'm able to retain, at least on a rudimentary level, my mother tongue. She sang like this. Shushti, shushti, amusolis,
Now this is where we get into the fucking mini golf like aspect of this bullshit. Now it'll stop because the ball's on there. I guess it's that might have been a programming thing. I didn't think I was gonna land it on there that easy. Ah, you fuck stick!
Thank you, Sophia, for that uplifting news and beautiful song. Life always finds a way. Just as precious as a new life is the water that sustains it. You may have noticed that it doesn't rain here on Mars. So another friendly reminder that showers are strictly limited to 30 seconds each, with no exceptions.
Wow.
Corporate is looking into extending this time frame, but is meeting resistance from Section BC, who want lab rat urine to be excluded from the water recycling program, which would actually reduce allocated shower times to 27 seconds. Want to say in this? Join our sectional weekly meetings and vote while sipping on a relaxing tube of OMAS. Feels good, as it should.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Clinic, yeah. Exactamundo.
High speed on the Autobahn, like spaceship Earth around the sun. A diver's breath in a deep blue sea, bubbles like your thoughts of life. Make up sex on a sunless day, like an airplane on a runaway.
How is makeup sex like an airplane on a runway? That's as fast. Fuck off! Are you fuck? What's up here?
Passes quickly, it flies by.
Sorry. Now this reminds me of a band from back in the... God, I don't remember when they were from, but I remember hearing them in the early to mid 2000s. I think they were called Desperado. I think they were like a European trash hop or whatever the fuck the terminology is. I don't know. I'm a metal guy. Please don't fall in the fucking leads. God, you're worse than the cop.
Like spaceship Earth around the sun. Like a diver's breath in a deep blue sea. Passes like your thoughts of me. Make up sex on a sunless day. Like an airplane on a runway.
Oh, it's not like an airplane on a runway. Okay. I mean, there is a potential for some rage in this game.
Keep your eyes open and don't you blink. You'll miss the boat before it sinks. Start passes quickly like a bomb. Like a child in the morning, it will soon be gone. So hold it close and don't waste your breath. The time will come when nothing is left. 'Cause life
Pull back.
passes quickly. It flies by.
Ooh, rabbit.
Home away from home. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Life passes quickly indeed. Another blast from the past, reminding us to savor each moment as it flies by. Speaking of savoring things, the Health and Well-being Department would like us to remind you that the popping and fizzing noise your dried food makes when you're adding water is perfectly normal and does not mean it has gone off or is contaminated. The Health and Wellbeing Department would also like
this will
to take
shift
this
again.
moment to remind you to take your bone density pills twice a week now, as it was discovered the original dose is off by a factor of 2. Right, on with the show. Music and dancing have always been a mainstay of stress relief and letting go. Our next caller, Merva, recalls her teenage clubbing days with vivid memories of awkward first kisses.
Ah, man. I remember my teenage clubbing days.
I
don't need your goddamn skip.
Stories.
We fucking gamers up in this bitch.
Original sources, authentic tales,
Stop.
hope, inspiration, drama, radio nostalgia from Mars.
So, when I was a kid in Vienna, in high school, we used to learn all the German poets, like best friends Goethe and Schiller. But the first poet that actually spoke to me was Heinrich Heine.
Oh, not Friedrich
I
Nietzsche?
knew a couple of Heine's poems by heart that are now buried somewhere deep in my mind. But one passage about burning books stuck with me. Yes, even till today. So, just to fast forward to college, just a couple of years before the Great Catastrophe, I was walking around Berlin with a group of friends coming from a house party. I still remember that apartment smelling of potatoes. Yes, because we always made hummus and drank schnapps before heading out. Yeah.
Who the fuck drinks schnapps before they head out?
Alexanderplatz on that very, very hot night. And next to me was a guy I liked. We kissed before, but I can't say I really remember that. Probably from all the drinking, or maybe he was just a bad kisser.
We'll go with that.
But I can still feel this sticky, sweaty, and very ambivalent.
I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Holding hands. Yeah,
Let them keep
anyways,
talking.
we popped some pills and entered our techno church that, well, now when I think back, I visited more often than my college. And I remember the beat in my chest and all these young bodies moving in this industrial space. I used to love dancing and counting beats in techno songs, but one song was very strange. It just went repetition, 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 and then this female vocal would creep out of nowhere. And then suddenly I felt very dizzy, so I sat on the ground and held my knees closely to my chest. It was some sort of like protective instinct. I was like an animal. And I felt cold sweat dripping down my neck. Ugh. And I'm sure my guy thought I was completely crazy. And then out of nowhere, the Heine lines clearly came to me. I sat there motionless, surrounded by the ugly, hypnotic, delirious atmosphere. And no effort to recall Heine's lines. They were just there, planted in my head. Wilde, düstere Zeiten dröhnen heran und der Prophet, der eine neue Apokalypse schreiben wollte, musste ganz neue Bestien erfinden. Und zwar
So I'm going to have to
so
jump from
erschreckliche,
flat surface
dass
to
die
flat
älteren
surface. There's no...
johannischen Tiersymbole dagegen nur sanfte Täubchen und Amoretten
Please stop.
wären.
Please
Die
stop.
Götter verhüllen ihr Antlitz
Fucking
aus
stop.
Mitleid mit den Menschenkindern, ihren langjährigen Pfleglingen und vielleicht zugleich auch aus Besorgnis über das eigene Schicksal. And yeah, 2 years later, I ended up here, on Mars.
That does bring back memories of university days and sweaty club nights. Earthly hedonism.
This is the one where I wish I could, like, reset in a way.
For the record, corporate does not endorse or advocate the use of psychedelic drugs, and reminds you, dear listeners, that Class A drugs are just as illegal here on Mars as they were on Earth.
Like, I'm holding back on the stick.
Disclaimer out of the way, we actually have a surprise for Mirva. We tracked down that weird song in her head and dug it out of the archives for all to hear. Grab a tube of OMAS and enjoy the ride while sipping on pure calm.
The deepest tunes, the warmest memories.
Like, as soon as I get over there, it'll be fine.
Repetition, 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 repetition.
Oh, there we go. All right. Let's see if we can figure the... Hey, you know what? Actually, hold on. No! Okay, that works. Woo! See if we can. This bad boy. Oh, fuck me. That's fine. That's fine. We can make this fucking work here. I've never gone top level with this one. He's going into Twitter. What does it say? Present your boarding pass, official ID, Alpha Health Proof, 0.1% Wealth Management Form 11024. You fuck! Right on the edge. We're doing it again! Would you just so. I did that last time too. What up, hater? I mean, it's still Asa, no matter how much you say it. Welcome to Golf Night. We're currently on Golf Club Wasteland / Nostalgia, depending on where you're looking, apparently. Oh, by the way, I don't know. Here it comes.
Your home away from home. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Now, as much as we appreciate our regular callers, there is one person we would really love to hear from. A man many of us owe our lives to. Our national hero, the Mars mission pilot, who brought us here safely so many years ago. Believe it or not, he finally made it back to Earth. After all these years, his dream finally came true. As we all know, he's had a very difficult time adapting to life here on Mars. We all have, just not in the public eye like him. So Charlie, this is Radio Nostalgia from Mars, personally reaching out to you. Charlie, we'd really appreciate it if you took some time to share a bit of the atmosphere from Earth with us. I'm sure many of our listeners are eager to hear your thoughts on being back. Just speak into the mic in your helmet. A few recorded words. Anything.
Well, it's worth a shot. I know he's the biggest fan of Radio Nostalgia from Mars,
and he's probably listening now from a rooftop somewhere in Alphaville. So stay tuned to see if he responds. But to be honest, I don't think we'll be hearing from him anytime soon, sadly. Oh well, who can blame him? Let's not spoil his moment any longer. Continue our own trip down memory lane.
All right, where were we? I didn't know a Sunday stream. I'm not done. We had 45 minutes, Tifa. It is. So I was doing weird golf games. Started with, what was it, Golf Peaks? And this is the second one. And I was hoping to get to, that was the story bit that I was hoping to get to. Where he takes off the helmet, lays down, and the kid kind of comes out. Oh, shit. Okay, I can't pause the music. Like, there's no way to stop that. So, let's see. All about people and things. Oh, you're the first one to do a number one. All right. So here we go. Dad, will you hand me my sunglasses? As soon as you hand my dad glasses, son. Should have saved that one.
You're listening to
But,
Radio
no, well.
Nostalgia from Mars.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
At least this
what can
time I
say?
caught you before you
No wonder that song got into
get
her
into
head.
lurk mode.
But with a little help from some friends, she pulled through. Another thing that can get into your head is living conditions here on Mars. Life up here on Mars can get a bit overwhelming at times, so along with a soothing OMAS drink, no stress, no fuss, it bears mentioning that wellness counseling is mandatory for all team members, regardless of rank or tenure.
Let me
The
check
wellness
real
sessions
quick. We were
are
getting
completely
rain.
confidential and anonymous, but do remember that all conversations are monitored and recorded for security reasons, and you must have your ID badge and sectional access pass visible at all times.
If it's snow, it's melting when it touches everything, even the ground.
Okay,
So,
time
I think
for
it's
another
just rain.
story. Our last
Or
caller
it's a
for
sheet of
today's
ice
show
from the rain.
is Francesco, who tells a haunting tale of his last days on Earth.
Well, I mean,
as
it
the
shows
great catastrophe
33
kicked
outside
into
right
high
now.
gear.
Stories, memories, the good old days, original
Okay, so
sources,
let's take a look.
authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama, radio nostalgia from Mars.
This one we got.
It was an extremely humid summer. My parents would
Nope.
not let me out because of the floods in Italy. My father went outside. He was working in the greenhouse on the vineyard, and my mother was a doctor. She read Italian fairy tales to me. I was very small, but I remember many days when our neighbors would gather at our house and make plans. It rained heavily at night. They would only say to me, "Powerful people want to take my great-great-grandfather's land." But one image stuck in my memory. It was daybreak.
It's not gonna work.
I woke up and I could faintly hear in the dark, "Oh, Gorizia, tu sei maledetta." Only later I understood the history behind this song. Outside I saw men and women, my father and mother, rifles in their hands. My father was crying and singing. I was at the door of the house. My mother turned, smiled at me, but it was a mysterious, confident smile. Cara moglie, che tu non mi senti, raccomando ai compagni vicini di tenermi da conto i bambini, che io muoio col suo nome nel cuore.
Traditori, signori ufficiali, che la guerra l'avete voluta, scannatori di carne venduta e rovina della gioventù.
Please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop.
12 years later, the Mars mission. In a way, the people who killed my parents found me in Italy and recruited me. Saved me, you can say. It is ironic, no? My parents fought for freedom. I cannot say I'm free here on Mars. They took my semen this morning for the population increase program. Here, on Mars, often in the middle of the night, I hear my parents sing. Oh, Gorizia, tu sei maledetta.
There's a part of me that wants to try this.
Ogni cuore che sente coscienza.
Not skipping.
Ci fu la partenza.
We're doing this.
E il ritorno per molti non fu. O Gorizia, tu sei maledetta per ogni cuore che sente coscienza. Dolorosa ci fu la partenza.
It's not gonna...
E il ritorno per molti non fu.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Don't go over. Went over. When you guys use like the theater vote commands in here, it does nothing, and I don't know if haters hung out in the theater, so it's kind of like, why are they using an exclamation point in front of my name? I could see that, but there is like is a winnable thing to it. Fuck. At least it didn't hook back. Now this song right here's got very strong like Mass Effect vibes to it. Fuck this game. All right, hold on. Let's. All right. We're not gonna. I've done this one. Hater, by the way, I have not beaten this game. I got so far, but wanted to show it off. So. Stop. The last one was a puzzle game where I could just rewind the levels. This one I had to like reset the whole thing. Oh yeah, no, I've done this one. Doesn't mean I remember how to do. Now here comes the shit part. It's because these levels are now above other levels where I can land on them instead of the top level that I want. So I'll just have to do it all over again. We might be in skip territory. Just letting you know. As much as I'd like to sit here and be like, we don't skip in this motherfucker house. Nope. Ah! This one at least has, like, a grate. If I can at least get inside of it, I should be able to stay in it. Unless I bounce really high. Okay, we're good. This one also has a side grate, so I should be fine. I held my breath. And again, as long as I can land inside... Wait, what's... Oh, that's right. I could have tried to hook it at the beginning. Alright, let's impress Hater. Kazam! It didn't happen. Lying sack of shit. Hey! What you doing?
Appreciate you visiting.
So there is... Oh, fuck. Hater. I can't pause, like, the story to this game, so I have to do these stretches with my goddamn headphones on. Yeah, will you get up, Hater? Do the fucking stretch with me. Don't be a bitch. My dog's laying on me. Nah, get up. Do it. Stand up. I'll give you a second. Actually, you know what? While the song's playing, I'm gonna refill my whiskey while you get up. Put my headphones back on. I'm asleep. Hey, Steadius. Hater stole your line. Told him to get up to do the stretch. And he said, I'm asleep. Alright, clasp your wrists. Put your hands to the ceiling and push up. That's a good one. Now, lean to the right. Put your hands up still. Lean to the left. Back to the center. And then go back. And reach down to your toes. Roll your shoulders back. Oh, they're going to start talking to you in a second. 3 times. Roll your shoulders forward 3 times.
Radio nostalgia
Kick the cat.
from Mars.
Roll your head clockwise 3 times.
It's been a real journey. Music, stories, and memories.
Counterclockwise 3 times.
Nostalgia from Mars has it all. If you want to be involved with RNFM, have a story to tell, a memory to share, contact us via the usual internet channels and leave a short message outlining your contribution.
Yes. It means you need to do the stretches more.
By corporate, we'll track you down to organize a time to record you. Please note that not all stories are accepted, and we are not permitted to give out criteria, so stories and ideas are submitted at your own risk. A big thank you to our show sponsor, OMAS, the No Stress, No Fuss drink for the Ultra Elite. And a big thank you to corporate for allocating us this precious time and their resources on this tight beam to you.
Welcome to the
I
windmill.
hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been a pleasure to take your hand. We're playing out with Crowded in My Mind, a song that always reminds us that no matter how cramped and stuffy we feel, in the end, there is always a
First
breath
time.
of fresh air in memories of blue skies.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio
I did not get that first try. the first time I did this one. I hate her, just to let you know, it's one of these things where I love weird golf games. I hate golf. Just rephrasing everything that I've been saying throughout this entire stream. I love weird golf games. Like I have the Playdate handheld system, and the game that gets the most play on that is Executive Golf. Great game. I really enjoy it. It's a good like pick up, do a little baps, put it down. I do fuck cha. So I mean, I'm not going to be able to get to the hole through this. That's blocking me. Ugh. So I look for weird little golf games. I mean, now I will take it back. There was a Link game on the original Xbox that I had the demo for, and I played a lot of. It does have a par system, but I'm playing story mode, so it negates the par system. So there is one if that's what you want, but it's not something that I want. I want to just fucks with it. You know, like I hate this windmill fucking door system that they got here. So we're gonna kind of inch up to it. Can I have control of the ball?
Crowds in Berlin, crowds in Tokyo, Paris, London, Shanghai, Belgrade, Rio, Bombay, Mexico City, Moscow. Crowded on the screens, crowds on the phones, crowds in the papers, crowded sounds in the wind. It's crowded in our minds, it's crowded in
That was aces right there. Although haters, since we're buddies on Steam, you can actually take a look and it will show you how many times I've actually gotten a hole. I think there's achievements tied to how many times you can get a hole within par, but I'm not worried about that. But the achievement still pops. God, this makes me think of Skinny Puppy. And Skinny Puppy is a real like industrial band. I'm not just saying words to sound weird. Powered by Loot Box, baby. I like how this corporation is Palm Reader. Fuck. Okay. Fuck! Oh. Can I get back up there without having to go through all that shit again? Yes! Nice. I do have to wait for him to fly over there, though. The company that made this, I'm sorry, I just saw Custom Spine Labs Incorporated, and immediately got like some strong like Repo the Genetic rock opera vibes. The company that made this actually has made a few different games. There is a pseudo sequel to this that has to do with a kid that we've been seeing. Fuck off with that. That we've been seeing through the some of the game. You haven't been here to see the kid. That sounded rude. I didn't mean it that way. You hadn't, but there's a game called The Cub, and it's by the same folks, and uses the same kind of art style, but it's a different type of game. It is not a golf puck game. Atlas shattered, but he hated his new life. He was lonely on the red planet.
Please stand by for next transmission.
This gets annoying when it does this, like, notification shit.
Please stand by for next transmission in 30 seconds.
Unfortunately, I can't zoom out, but I can move the camera around.
Seconds.
Like, I don't know where that tube goes.
In 15 seconds.
Like, it may put us up there. We could try for it. You guys want to try for that tube?
5 seconds. In 1 second.
Radio nostalgia for Mars.
Yeah, to all you Martians out there, welcome to another edition of Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Plenty of great stuff coming your way onto Soul Show. You know, a bit of that old Terran flavor, some more stories from our beloved callers, and news and views from around our base out here among the stars.
Now this one, like, immediately gave me, like, Blade Runner vibes.
Like I said, your tight beam to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Breathe easy, kick back.
That was so close. Alright, so let's take it just... There we go. Hey, hey! Fuck yeah, bitches! Oh! New diary entry unlocked. That had to be below par. Pilot was sad because he didn't save his family. Oh, this is new. I haven't been here. Golf Club Wasteland. Like that, I mean, that's the name of the game. Suck sticks. What? I know, I'm like just tapping it. I kind of wish Surreal would pop in here real quick, because this song right here is giving strong, like, The Church vibes. I know that he used to go to that place too. We're gonna do a hard shot. We're gonna do a hard shot. We're gonna make it too. We're gonna make it too. You guys ready for this? Here it goes. It's happening. Here it goes. It's happening. We're going. Fuck, we're going into the fucking toilets. Either that or Brand Solo. Hello. Are we at the ball? Oh, we are. Okay. He's a buddy of mine that we used to go to the church together. Or Praise the Lord Club. But this strikes me as like fucking DJ Virus in the video room type of shit. And I know that is like kind of some of the most generic late 90s 2000s fucking DJ name, DJ Virus. The dude was pretty cool. He was all right for a while. You know, that brand solo is like a ride or die for me, so they had a falling out, I had a falling out kind of thing. I know that's kind of dumb, but he was his friend, not my friend, so. Oh, it's okay, Kit Kat. He's fine without my friendship. He doesn't need me. Ah! I thought there was glass on that. Yeah, Eric Fox said it's the right emoji to use. That's, yeah. I mean, it's not rage per se, but that was kind of frustrating. I could have gone just a little harder here. I'm assuming with this particular type of song, there's a story beat here at the end of this level. Because this is just a repetitive song. I'm not taking risks with this one now. I seriously thought that was a glass, like, seriously. Stay up. Thank you. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm taking my sweet tippy-tappy time with this one. It was full. Whoa. Underground. He was full of guilt and nostalgia. This is all new shit to me here. Bitcoins! Okay, hold on. Fucking windmills out the wazang! Thank you for the GG, by the way. And thank you for the nose, Bob Kit Kat. I appreciate that. And thank you for not fucking around on a door. I appreciate that more. Oh! Okay, now I gotta hard shoot it through 2 wind vents. You guys suck. Oh! Alright, we have a very simple don't fuck this up Fiend moment. Why'd the music drop out? Are you also mining coins? He drank himself to sleep on wine distilled from toilet water. Kind of taking a dark turn. So, you win. Any of you guys, Like, I know an answer to this question, and this is more of me kind of being like a, any of you guys into Bitcoins? If so, have you printed off or 3D printed or bought like one of those like fake biddies just to have it? That was my dumbfounded sound. That's gonna go right into the, yeah, all right. Not yet. I mean, I wasn't gonna say anybody in particular because I didn't know. Yeah, everybody's into. I have not put any capital into biddies. I don't. Hater can attest to it. If it's not tangible, I have. Oh, I want nothing to do with it. My money folds. It don't blinky plinky. There we go. There we go, baby. Gadoosh. Fuck, air conditioning noise is that? Is that you? It is you. Okay. I thought it was my 10 hours of 13 box fans to help you sleep. Fucking noise. Hydrate. I am right there with you. But what backs any currency is the stability of something else. So, God, we're gonna have to go for just a full on just whoosh. Okay, well, I mean we're one less great in our way, so that's a positive. Whoosh. Faith ain't worth shit. That's why tattoo parlors take cash. Fossil under Eiffel. Through connections at Golf Club Wasteland, he went on a solo trip. Let's just take the camera back a little bit. Do not feed Ursula. Who's Ursula? And is she okay with me golfing here? Okay, I couldn't tell where the, like, if those rails or pipes were going to be in the way. Great shot. Great. Yeah, it's a great shot. I'm trying to think the last time I paid with cash, though. No, you're absolutely right. It has been digital for years. I have cash, though. He just, like, totally was oblivious to the kid. I keep cash, though, around, just in case if I need it for weird things. Cash for me is just the lack of rewards. I mean, I get what you're saying. I totally do. But there are situations where you need cash. Like, I'm weird. I try to always pay cash when out somewhere. You're not weird. To me, that's common. Some folks prefer to pay cash. My folks in particular, prefer to pay cash. Like, if you go to a restaurant with them and they're paying in cash. If they don't have enough, they'll bust out the card. But I have a strong feeling this is going to be just a hard schmackaroos. There's no way past you, though. Nope. Okay, I guess there was a way past you. I'm sorry, I thought that was... I thought that would block my thing. You're not old? I think you're in company of the same age. My folks are pushing 70. So... New diary entry! Just a platform game. You see, in Tesla City, they don't have gravity like here. That's funny that they say just a platform game because the next game is a platformer that has the kid that we've been seeing in the background. Hang on one second, I gotta go take them. Gotta take them. You got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. Means we should be able to get another one. I tell you what, Hayden, the only rewards I want is when I go grocery shopping, I always go to Kroger so that I could get them points for my gas purchases. Ooh. Okay. Is that going to knock my ball back? Yes. It is going to knock my ball back. This? Wait, hold on. I think I saw a solution, though. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. I think that yellow button back there is going to turn it off. So we're going to go back there to start this. I mean, there's probably an achievement for not turning it off. Ooh, Desert Golf. I forgot about that game. You bitch! That is not a button, and I just... Can I restart this level? Reset level. That sucks immediately. Damn near right where we were. Huh. This is going to be the worst fucking hole ever. The bar has physics? Welcome to the first level we're going to skip. Fuck this goddamn noise. Oh, that rat has a glowing eye. I'm so sorry. You guys got to listen to that wibbly wobbly noise while I wait for it to fucking. Fuck! That's too fucking far, but we're gonna try it anyways. Come on back, baby. Oh, that's irritatingly far back. Like, I need at least mid-range. Too much. I think that skipping comes when I've gone past par. That's not gonna work. And we're gonna push it all the way. Whatever little ramp is hidden there in the physics, that could fuck right the fuck off. At least it didn't screw me up too much. No, hold on. We're gonna try a couple more times. There we go. What? Becky. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can work with that. Huh. I can work with that. There we go. There we go. Swoosh! What's the half-life on uranium? But the pilot had other reasons. He wanted to revisit his past. Sorry, where the fuck is the hole? The fuck weird ass nonsense is this bullshit? Kabam! Oh my god, I was really excited. Ah, dad joke. Hold on. We can at least pause him flying.
Kicking off the show with a club classic, Proto 2021.
7.
A long-lost Earth Day anthem recently discovered in the archives here on Mars.
92.
That should take most of us back to the days when Mars was nothing but an evening star in the sky, and large social gatherings were still normal and carefree. Speaking of carefree, look out for 3 new OMAS flavors, pink, green, and yellow. Pure calm in a tube.
What would you do if a bull charged you? Pay whatever it charged.
Right, moving on. As always, we've collected some stories from our beloved callers, and up first is a young man who might just be the luckiest one of us all.
События, воспоминания, старые добрые времена.
Thank you for the interaction.
Оригинальные источники, подлинные истории, надежда, вдохновение, драма, радионостальгия с Марса.
I nearly missed the boat to Mars. I mean, the rumours about something big happening in Alphaville had been floating for a few years, and of course it was impossible to separate fact from fiction. At that time, I barely made it through insurgent territory to this floating ghetto about an hour away from Alphaville by motorboat.
It's kind of in the radio.
But the crew I ran with bribed an outpost guard to go have a really long piss.
That's
we used his comms
why I can't
to
pause
access their infranet. Their information turned out just as distorted as ours, but we found one channel that changed everything. Some bright spark in Alphaville had made colour-coded spreadsheets of shipping data a monkey could understand. Imports into Alphaville were off the charts, while exports had zeroed out completely. I mean, nothing was coming out, even on the black market, which incidentally was fully accounted for, meaning it had to be sanctioned all along. So we knew something was up. Of course, Alphaville media spun this situation heavily. The insurgents were blamed for everything, disrupting supply lines, stealing aid, and so on. But it was really Alphaville stockpiling on a scale unseen in modern history. What tipped us off that they were planning to leave Earth is what they were stockpiling. Fuel, fuel, fuel. Specifically, dinitrogen tetroxide and hydrazine. Old school. But they're chemicals used as rocket fuel. They're easy to store, but they're highly toxic and require careful handling, which explained another gruesome discovery: the covert shipping and dumping of bodies. A lot of bodies. There were so many that some of those bodies had started washing up in our neighbourhood, so toxic even scavengers stayed away. Coincidentally, it suddenly became much easier to get a multi-day work pass into Alphaville. We were so hungry and focused on other resources, we didn't make the connection. We assumed the workers were skipping on the visa. In fact, I was planning to do the exact same thing. So actually, I lucked out. I'm a small guy, and Alphaville was so strapped for labour at that point that I was given an unscreened pass and ended up in heavy labour, moving enormous containers into storage with mechanical suits, but it didn't fit them. So I was just given a scanner instead and told to scan serial numbers all day. It was very hard to breathe, so I traded for a spare hazmat suit from a drunk guy and put it on. Not unusual at all to hang out all day in a hazy. Technically just walking outside required one those days. That's what saved me, twice. Whew. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but those containers were the rocket fuel, and in no way was it being stored and transported safely. All those guys died, withered to skin and bone. Nasty stuff. Again, it was all hidden in plain sight. Hell, we were all skin and bone at that point. We just assumed everyone was starving. I only got onto one of the last ships up to Mars because I was in a hazmat suit and holding that scanner, which I think had stopped working within the first days of my assignment. I never told anyone, and no one ever asked. I guess I was confused with security or something. All I remember is being yelled at, rushed into a shuttle, and then everyone patting me on the back and calling me Scully, the name embedded in the biometrics of the suit. I never saw my crew or the sky again.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Wow, what amazing luck to be in the right suit at the right time. Just goes to show, dressing appropriately for the job can really go a long way. Speaking of dressing appropriately,
I know,
here's a
right?
Mars fun fact. Despite an average temperature of well below minus 80 degrees centigrade, if you step outside without a suit on, you won't freeze to death, your blood will boil. That's due to the low atmospheric pressure outside. So please maintain your suits properly and follow decontamination protocols strictly at all times when returning from extra habitat activities. No suit, no life, as we say.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Hi, kids.
Right.
4 kids.
How about a 21st century love song remixed for the 22nd?
Thank you, thank you.
Watching Who, espionage or true love? I guess we'll never really be quite sure.
That's gonna do it. We're gonna stop there. Let's see. What did I get today as far as achievements? Swoosh. You'd rather be playing basketball. The Little Hoarder. Party animal. Feel the groove. Do not feed the animals, which I have done. I have fed the animals. Didn't I? I fed you earlier. Yes, I did. So that does it for me today. Where's the button? There's the button. There's the other button. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone coming out. I really do appreciate it. The banner says Golf Club Wasteland, which you guys can't see because I did the thing. It's also marked as Golf Club Nostalgia. It's a great game. I've had a lot of fun with it. You guys have watched most of it. So if you enjoy it, go check it out. I will be starting up here soon. Tifa, chill the fuck out. I will get you in a minute. I will be starting up here soon on chill on the regular nightly streams. I'm going to do Crisis Core, which is the prequel to Final Fantasy VII. And I want to do that before the second part of the Final Fantasy VII remake comes out. Because there's a potential for some crossover storylines in there or something. I will be jumping right into Final Fantasy Remake Part 2 when it comes out. I think it's called Rebirth. Um, Depending on when it comes out. If it comes out before, after dark, I'm sorry, Alone in the Dark, I'm gonna jump into it as soon as we finish Crisis Core. And then we'll jump into Alone in the Dark after we finish that, or I'll put it up for a vote. We'll see how that plays out. So that I'm ready for when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out. I am gonna stream that. So if it is one of those things where you're like, wait, hold on, I don't know what happened in that game, I'm letting you know now. So that if you want to just do a quick YouTube search for a video that tells the story of Final Fantasy VII Remake, including Integrade, because there is a DLC in there with the character by the name of Yuffie that happens. So I am going to jump into that when it does happen. It is the second game in the series, or a third of a game that has already happened. Whatever the fuck it is. On Wednesdays, now this is not going to start this coming Wednesday because we have an appointment that we need to keep this coming Wednesday. But on Wednesdays, I'm probably going to start streaming myself getting through Midnight Suns and then possibly Baldur's Gate 3, since everybody seems to be playing that. But that will be really sparsed out. That will be one stream of that game every other week, and that's Wednesday, like afternoon type of thing. So we'll just kind of see how that goes. But I'm just laying that out for you guys. I'll probably also say something in the Discord here soon about it, so it's there for everybody else to know. But just thought I'd say it. But thank you so much for coming out. I really do appreciate it. Razor, thanks for popping by or lurking this entire time. If you fell asleep, that's fantastic. But you fell asleep to my voice for a change. Um, Hater, thank you. Steadiest, thank you. Ping, Iron Fox, Marble, thank you everybody for coming out. We really do appreciate it. The royal we. So you guys have yourselves a beautiful evening, and we'll catch you tomorrow night. Oh, you didn't fall asleep to my voice. Damn. We'll catch you tomorrow night, either on Steady's channel or on my channel, where if it's my channel, we'll start up Crisis Court. Well, she just yawned. So that's not an answer. But we'll find out what's happening tomorrow. Just keep an eye on your notifications. You guys have a beautiful evening. Take care. Don't do anything crazy. I love you.